go. There we go. And like that we have sound. Come, sit. Happy Thursday. Hello, Pinky, Megan, welcome, my dear friends. JC and bonjour, bonsoir, Monsieur Neon Waves. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Over on YouTube, welcome. Theo and Gabriel and Friends Raven and Lukester and Gabriel and Cal and Sonny. Hello, good friends, G-Man and the Poosh. Mox, a.k.a. El Puche, Madam Braveheart. Pleasure to have you with us. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, I'm sorry for the tiny bit of a late start. 2 minutes. I've had a good day, good productive morning. Hello, Annie Dog, Nurse Blondie. I've had a productive morning, I'd say. But it's been busy, and I just got done filming tomorrow's video. I think you're all gonna like it. Lola May. I'm doing good, thank you. You had your first apprenticeship interview. I know it was great, a bit nervous for a bit. Communication is hard for me, I'm autistic. Well, congratulations, good job, Lola. Way to, as they say, nobody rises to low expectations. And even if you may find communicating at times challenging, way to go. Way to push yourself and expand your comfort zone. Just know that the more you do that, the more you expand your comfort zone, the easier it gets. As scary as it is at first. It's so funny, I'm very guilty of this. None of us. I'm doing good, Megan, thank you for asking. Lieutenant Mooney, pleasure to have you with us. It's interesting how, oh crap, what was I saying? It's gone. Just like that. Communication, pushing yourself. I'm the same way. It's interesting how, like, for example, staying at home. I was never much of a homebody. Classically an extrovert, you know. Actor, bartender, teacher, you know, like an outsidey kind of a guy. And the pandemic, man, it messed me up. Like, being at home that much, it messed me up. Now I find myself having to, like, really push myself to get out more, which back in the day was never an issue. And there's multiple factors. It's also true that I happen to live with, like, my best friend. So there's not nearly as much motive to, you know, go out and socialize and meet people as I already have, like, my ride or die, you know, kicking it, and we kick it really well together. So there's a motivation factor. But it is interesting how, you know, we all humans, at least in my observation, we all find it very difficult to expand our comfort zones. It's weird. Usually as soon as we do, it's like, oh, that wasn't that bad, you know? It's kind of like, it's like needles and shots. If we're being honest, you know, getting a shot, it doesn't really hurt that bad. Even like the really painful ones, let's be really honest, it stings, but it's not like that bad. But in our brain, the anticipation, the fear, the anxiety that comes before that is like 100 times worse than the actual event, right? And it's just a human thing, man. We all do it. It's weird. I'm certainly guilty of it, you know? Getting like really stressed out about a thing, or getting like about a thing, and it's like as soon as you do it, it's like, I'm fine. I don't know why I was freaking out so much, but being human, man. So yeah, good job, Lola. Way to go. And Lukester, I'm good, am I? Thanks for asking. Cole Mora, you just aced a test, bro. Congratulations, Cole. Shout out. Well done, man. Nice timing. I have to wake up in 6.5 hours for a school trip. Wait, Lukester. You have to wake up in 6.5 hours? Lukester, go to bed. Go to bed. Go to sleep, dude. Go get rest. JC the Goose is doing great. Thanks for asking. We'll have dog training this evening after our live stream. And Kastiri, what's the highest bet in Blackjack I've seen? Like here online? Or like in real life? Here, somebody bet like the most you could bet, which was like, how much? Okay, so 300 can turn into 600. You go all in for 600 can turn into 1200. So then you go all in, 1200 could turn into 24. So I guess 1200 here, or maybe a little more. I forget, something like that. Friends or even pandemic with these people attempting staying in really is preach, bro, preach. You're welcome, Lola. Appreciate it. Aaron, I grew up in Ohio. I'm currently in Los Angeles, California. Kian, hey there, bud. Sarah, hi, Sarah. Does an AP psych test. Nice, congratulations. Morinho, hola. And I'll have an eternal slumber for the summer. Good job. What if I bet the pinky? Listen, friends, Raven. Now you're getting some Joker crap right there. I don't actually want your pinky. I don't want your soul. That's some weird Joker stuff, man. I'm not into that. Hey, Linda. All good, Linda. You do you, boo-boo. You do you. You do what you gotta do. And Noel, I'm not sure what that means. It looks like hello in Dutch or something, but honestly not 100% sure. Yakeman. Hola, man. Wonderful to have you with us. My hair's all weird because I just came from wearing a wig. I was wearing my bob. My Edna mode bob. This is my post wig hair. It's okay. It is what it is. Nice, no. I got that right. Good job, Jeremiah. High five, Chief. Aaron Love from, was that Turkey? Where's the green and white with the crescent? Is that Turkey? I forget what country that. I think Turkey's red. What country is the green flag with the crescent? Thank you, Mooney. Key and Joker and Helmut Reds are my favorite. Nice, man. Indeed, Raven, indeed. Do you think 30 frogs or a koala would win in a fight? Listen, Sarah. My money. Algeria. Algeria. Awesome, Aaron. Thank you so much, my friend. From Algeria. Way to represent. Lovely to have you with us. A poker tutorial, yeah. Is it Pakistan? Oh, it's not Algeria, it's Pakistan. Aaron, I'm so sorry, my Pakistani friend. So lovely to have you with us. Cheers. Representing Pakistan. Thank you very much for joining. My bad. Lovely to have you with us. And yes, Sarah, my money would be, boy, frogs or koala. 30 frogs. Depends on what kind of frog we're talking about. You know, we're talking about like those huge African like bullfrogs, those huge ones that are like the size of like they're bigger than my hand. Are we talking like little guys? Are we talking about little poisonous frogs? And what is a frog? We're talking about tree frogs. There's too many frogs. You know, a lot of variation there. Kian, love me some South Park, bro. Love South Park. I'm almost all caught up with like all the new stuff too. They're hour-long specials on HBO. Fun stuff, dude. Let's see. Sarah, do you think you could beat Iron Man in rock, paper, scissors? It's totally luck. I have no idea. Got a 1 out of 3 chance. I don't know. Maybe. And thank you very much, Aaron. I appreciate that. Thanks for the follow there, Dapper Salmon. As you know, Salmon being the most dapper of all the fish. Being able to dap in and out of fresh and salt water. And people of Reddit, am I from Germany? There's only Helmut German. Only Helmut, my friend. I'm not from Germany. Skokovic, do I play poker? I love playing poker myself. Just doing it for ASMR would be very difficult because you need like 7 cameras. Mooney, South Park, and Family Guy speak. Amen. Yeah, also true. Stop killing gaming. And yes, salmon are definitely the dapperest of all the fishes. Fun fact: Family Guy is inspired by Rhode Island. Well, it's definitely the East Coast, like up by Cape Cod and that whole area up by Rhode Island. Yeah. I'm doing good, Blue Guy. That's how I like the best combo. Thank you, Mimo. I'll consider role-playing Zima in Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, I have not seen Emperor's New Groove in probably pushing 20 years. And the last time I watched it was in Seattle. So it was like 2003. Probably 2001, actually, is when the last time I saw it. So it's been over 24 years since I've seen The Emperor's New Groove. So I couldn't tell you. Balatro Kian. Never heard of it. Maybe I've heard of it, but I have no idea what Balatro is. Balatro. Sarah Roku says, isn't a luck, it's a mind game. It does not quick react to the opponent as compared to you. Maybe true, Sarah. I've never looked into it. Fiends Raven, I discovered you throw your Joker ASMR and you really nail it, honestly. Maybe pass on quickly. Well, thank you. Fiend is Raven, Fiendish Raven, much appreciated. Norman just from Sweden, appreciate it very much. That is very kind of you to say. Interesting question from Cole. If I could collab with the past self from 5 years ago, what kind of ASMR would you make? Well, I don't know. I would just, if I met myself from 5 years ago, the advice I would give myself is immediately start playing around with role plays. Like, embrace that is your thing, Jeremiah. That there are many great ASMR artists out there. There are many wonderful ASMR artists who are incredible at making trigger videos. Like, that's what they do. They make amazing trigger videos. There's an amazing ASMR artist that makes chess videos. ASMR chess. He makes wonderful ASMR chess content. And I would say for me, and I figured this out relatively quickly, that I, role plays. I figured that out within the first, year, 6 months, that's what I should be doing. But what other advice would I give me? I don't know. What collab would I do? With myself? I don't know. Maybe something Star Wars-y. Edna Mode meets the Joker. Yeah, I don't know. I would definitely encourage Edna Mode a lot earlier. Be like, dude, buy a bob wig and some round glasses. Trust me, just embrace this Edna Mode thing. You're gonna have a blast. Spidey. Sorry, mate. Can't really say I do. Any more than just the name of Spidey. What's a strawberry think about that? I don't think strawberries thinks about much. They're classically conscious in the way that you and I view consciousness. Doesn't mean they're not alive. Doesn't mean they don't react. Just consciousness is a weird thing, though, isn't it? Big fan of pondering the meaning of consciousness and all these kinds of esoteric, stoned, deep thought, Jack Handy kind of conversations. I've totally interviewed strawberries. to see that video, my friend. Please post it on YouTube and let me know what the results are. The rudest are from Pittsburgh. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, though. Outstanding. When it comes to casino security, I would say Alejandro Garcia. I think that's pretty cheesy. I don't think that the casinos have these insane vaults like that in their basements. I think that's all total Hollywood. And having been behind the scenes a bit, behind the scenes of, I've been, like, my brother used to work at the Bellagio, for example. So I've been behind the scenes at the Bellagio through the employee doors. Now, I've never been down to the basement or the security rooms. But it is funny, like, one thing about Vegas is that you don't see the gritty behind the scenes that makes the glitz possible very often. You don't often, not many people see like the how the sausage is made in Vegas. But it's a fascinating thing. It's a fascinating thing to observe, like what really goes on, like behind the scenes and so forth. Interesting. If I had infinite money, first 5 things I would buy: my dream house. I'm not sure what that would be. I don't even know. I would, you know what's so I would buy my dream house, but within my dream house, Jaden, thank you so much. Can I do a cooking role play? Maybe one someday. They're not that popular and they're kind of a pain, but maybe, mate. You know, infinite money. It would all, see, if I had like my dream house, that would cover a lot of things, because then I'd have like my perfect dream studio, you know? I guess maybe some better equipment, but I'm not mad at my equipment. It's so fun. Yeah, I'm not, like, somebody asked an interesting question on my YouTube. Noted Kian, you recommend the game Balatro. Noted. The thing about, like, somebody asked, would I rather have $1 billion, which for all intents and purposes is infinite money. People don't realize how much money $1 billion is, and it's like, dude, like, it's infinite wealth for all intents and purposes. And, like, would I rather have $1 billion, but I couldn't have AC or the internet? And I had to think about that. I had to be like, well, what if I just, like, paid somebody to, like, tell me what's happening? The problem is, everything I do involves the internet. When I'm watching a movie, I'm using the internet. When I'm playing a game, tanks, I'm using the internet. When I'm uploading, when I'm streaming, my whole life revolves around the use of the internet. And, like, I'm not a rich man, but I'm also, like, I don't know, money, it's important, but there's more to life than money, is what I'm saying. Like, there's more to life than money. Yeah. The cocktails. Yeah, it's been, you know, I haven't done that one in so long. I could probably more or less just kind of do a modern version of the cocktails. And you know, I did so many, but I guess I could kind of redo it. I don't know. Yeah, that was a popular bit. I may do another one eventually. I haven't decided. Exactly. So if you already have that, like, what do they say? Somebody said it's like, once you get to a certain amount of money, having more doesn't make you happier. And I forget what that threshold is. But it's not even, I don't even think it's like $1 million. It's like, once you are, like, sort of okay, like you're like, you know, everybody stresses about money, don't get me wrong. Even rich people stress about it. That's the funny thing. See, that's the funny thing. I know very wealthy people who are like multimillionaires, and they stress about money. So it's like, you know, like, I don't know, like, yeah, money is weird, man. It's a weird relationship that we have with it. But yeah, where I am, I would rather have internet and AC than $1 billion. I think it would bring me more joy on a day-to-day basis to have internet and air conditioning. But yeah, that's just me. To each their own. Exactly. Do I have a job outside of ASMR? I also teach, Aaron. I've been teaching chess for 18 years now. How to cook steak. I'd actually make a mean steak. Wouldn't be a bad idea to bequeath that knowledge upon everybody else. I do teach chess. I've been teaching chess since 2007. Yeah. I could do how to cook a steak. It took me many years. See, here's the thing about steak. I used to believe that the best steaks were cooked on a grill over open flame. And don't get me wrong, I made some delicious steaks on the grill over an open flame. However, one day I decided to just use cast iron, butter, salt, and pepper. In the past, I would put Worcestershire on my steak and then use that like Montreal steak seasoning, which is like garlic, salt, pepper, and like other seasonings. It's kind of like a really pungent, oniony thing. It's fine. The best steak that I've ever had, that I've made, is a New York cut, cooked very hot in a cast iron pan, slathered in butter, seasoned with nothing but salt and a ton of black pepper, like a crust of black pepper. For me, that was just mind-blowingly delicious. If you get a good steak, just don't get in its way is the thing. Don't get in its way. Just let the steak be. Let the meat speak through salt, pepper, and butter. And don't be stingy with the butter. Go ham with the butter. Like this. And then you gotta like spoon the butter on top of the steak, you know. And and it only takes like 4 minutes to cook. You cook it 4 minutes, flip it 2 minutes, flip it 1 minute, minute and a half. Like, you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to overcook it at all. And then you gotta let it rest for like 3 minutes, like half as long as you cooked it for. But if you do, my friends, there is a flavor waiting for you that is just truly of the gods, if you ask me, in my personal opinion. And I agree, Mooney. I put black pepper on a lot. What's up, Noah Drone? And yes, we're talking about steaks. Here's the thing. Mooing. They're about to run away. I don't like things that rare. I definitely like medium rare. I don't like bloody rare. I like medium rare. But one of the really important things about that's hilarious, Aaron, that I've been teaching chess longer than you. It's weird to get older. One really important thing about cooking steak that a lot of amateurs mess up is they cook it without the steak being room temperature. So a big mistake that people make is they'll cook a cold steak from the refrigerator, and they don't let it warm up sufficiently. Hello, Kate, darling. Welcome to California. I'll be having a splendid journey all over the place. Lovely to have you with us today. I hope you're doing really, really well. And, exactly, butter based and cold, exactly. And yeah, so just make sure that before you cook your steak, allow it to be room temperature. Trust me on this. And if you can, avoid getting a frozen steak. You want it to be never frozen. And before you cook it, let it be room temperature. Let's see, the Rootster. Have ever thought about doing other casino table games like Let It Ride or Ultimate Hold'em? Not really, Rootster. It has to be a game that it's like the person, the player versus the house. So I'd have to learn those games. I'm not saying I never would. But that's why I like 3-card poker, because it's like, you versus me, the house. But games like regular poker, where you're playing other players, don't really work. not for POV ASMR. If you did, it'd be really tricky. File Rummager, one of your newer fans here, come to ask how you're doing and wish you a good day. Well, thank you, File. I'm doing very well, thank you. And good day to you, Squire. And amen. JB Betts. Salt, pepper, butter. Favorite joke or quote? People don't understand the power of collective mass hallucination psychosis. Well, that's my quote. Thank you. That's a good quote. It's true, though. People don't understand the power of collective mass hallucination psychosis. They really don't. This whole Toph the Great, thank you very much. And Karen's hello, dog. Thank you, Money, appreciate it. Kian, it's a fun quote, my friend. That is a fun quote. It's true. In fact, like I was saying, it's how economies work. As long as collective hallucination mass psychosis is in effect, the whole thing works. But it's all just a collective hallucination. As long as we agree, it works. As long as you agree that if I hand you $1, you can spend that dollar on something else that's worth whatever you think $1 is worth. As long as you and I agree on that, then $1 is worth whatever you think it's worth. But it's only worth what you think it's worth. Nothing else. Isn't that weird? It's so cool. I love thinking about that, like economies. Like, I remember reading Yuval Noah Harari's book, Sapiens. It's like the Bible, It's like the history of humanity. And I love it. It's a great look into, like, the history of money, credit, how the Dutch invented the stock market. And, like, what is that when you're betting on futures? Like, what does that even mean? And the whole, like, the famous tulip bulb, bubble. The tulip bulb, run on tulips. People were spending, like, hundreds of dollars on tulip bulbs back in, like, the 1400s. Yeah, it's trippy, man. It's trippy. Ultimate Hold'em works kind of the same way with your hand versus the dealer. You bet the amount depends on, you bet the flop return. Can you just close what you're doing for a 100K celebration at an in public? Munch? Don't know. I mean, here's the thing. I should hit 100K in, like, well, how many do I have right now? So I'm gaining like 100 a day? Like 100 a day? Like, I think I'm gaining like 100 subscribers a day, or not quite. 99 and a tickle. So if that holds up exactly right now, I just hit 99.5. So I have 99,500. So I should hit 100K in 5 days, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I should hit it by next week. Between Monday and Thursday, I should hit 100K. I don't know. I bought a bottle of Veuve Clicquot champagne. So I have a bottle of Veuve in the refrigerator, ready to pop for the 100K. Other than that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't know. We'll find out. Do I know a lot of magic tricks? No, Dolores. I do not. It's too bad because I love magic. And Pedro, what you know the stream? Portugal. Obrigado. Pedro Elvas Obrigado, my friend from Portugal. That was wonderful to have you joining us. Really appreciate it, bud. Really appreciate it. Bottles in the club. Exactly. And, yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I will, might just, like, blast Brooke Candy. Dig my little dig, popping bottles in the club. That's what everybody does. That's what everybody does. That's what everybody does. Brooke Candy in the back. That's what everybody does. Something like that. We'll see. I don't know. We'll have fun, whatever it is we do. And yeah, thank you, Binky. Calm down, Will. Relax, buddy. At a 15 out of 5 on a 6. Listen, Noah Drone, that is my special magical power as a dealer, that I can have a 16 and draw a 5 more than once. All dealers have this special power. All of them. It's a magical trick we all do. You hit on yes, Silver Chucks. You do hit a 16 against a 7. Why? Because you assume that beneath that 7 card, the dealer has a 10. So they probably have 17. Statistically speaking, they're more likely to have 17. Therefore, you should hit a 16 against a 7. How we doing? I'm doing good, Shanika. Doing very good, thank you. Good evening, friends. You doing any more food tasting videos, chocolates, something like that? Love from the small room in Oxford Uni. Well, Oliver Furnival, congratulations on getting into Oxford, and hopefully you're learning all kinds of cool magical things. I could definitely do another food tasting. I could do some kind of a tasting. People have been asking me to do like more like liquor tasting, which I would do. I just need to go to a liquor store and buy a bunch of mini whiskeys. That's all. Yay, food. Exactly, Kate. So yeah, those are things certainly in the possible hopper. And what's your favorite video you recorded so far? Pedro from Portugal. What's my favorite video I've recorded? I don't know. It's a tough call. There's been a lot that I really enjoyed, if I'm being honest. There's been a lot that I really enjoyed. I've really enjoyed making Edna Mode. I've really enjoyed making Joker. I've really enjoyed being Teddy Quid. I've really enjoyed being Helmut. I've really enjoyed being Dad. I've really enjoyed. Like, they're just different, you know. It'd be really hard. I like being Dimitri. It's hard to pick a favorite. I like being Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's hard to say. And Irish chip tasting and Ireland interesting. That made me so happy. Yeah, Ken. Unfortunately, that I haven't heard from Try Treats boxes in quite a while. So for whatever reason, they I don't know if they're still doing their thing, but they have not sent me or invited me to have a box of Try Treats in quite some time. JC, if I could hang out with one of the characters for a day, who would it be and why? Why? The real life Joker would be just too dangerous. He just doesn't care enough. Too much anarchy. Maybe Edna Mode. Hang out with her would be really cool. Teddy would be fun. Dimitri would be fun. I don't know, man. It's a tough call. They're fun in different ways, that's for sure. And let's see here. Oh my god, thank you so much, Linda. If I could teach wizards chess at Hogwarts, and it honestly, I don't much care for wizards chess. I just prefer regular chess. So I'll teach regular chess at Hogwarts, though. And thanks, Linda. I appreciate it. Come here, my friend. I'll give you a hug. Come here. Appreciate it. So nice. Too kind. Come here. Appreciate it. So kind. So kind. Yeah. What a Dublin accent. There it is there. Yeah, what's your favourite ASMR trigger? Love from Bristol, UK. That's a tough call, Chantal. The reality is I don't really experience... Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, jeez Louise, Kate. You're too much, darling. You're too much. You're too kind. Come here, Kate. I appreciate you. You lovely little scamp. Come here, Kate. Appreciate you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Come here. Appreciate you. Thank you, Kate. Too kind, my dear. Too kind. That's so nice. And thank you, Aaron. I'm glad you enjoyed the dad role plays there. Appreciate it. Sonny, you enjoyed a kidnap on hypnosis. Nice. Very glad you enjoyed those for sure. Is there a playlist for Teddy Quid? I think so. I think there's a playlist for Teddy Quid. If not, I guess I can make one. There should be. I don't know. There should be. Peace out. I'm gonna go eat a steak. Nurse Kate, go eat the hell out of that steak. Go make it a good one. And enjoy your time here. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And hope you get out to Disneyland and Universal and do all the fun things, Kate. Appreciate you. One more quick squeeze. Oh, go enjoy a steak. Fist bump. Oh, jellyfish. Appreciate you, Kate. Take care now. This comes in, drops bombs, some subs, and pieces out. Like a boss. Like a boss. Like a boss. Talk to you soon, Kate. Teddy does not have his own channel. Maybe I should. Maybe I should make a Teddy Quid channel. Guess I could. Like a boss. Let's say, is there a playlist and on the Dublin accent and keen? Yup, bro, you got a toke. As in, weed. Well, not at the moment. That'd be inappropriate. I'm working right now. If I was high at the moment, that would be, that'd be irresponsible. See you in a moment, darling. Alright, well, with that being said, I do believe it's about time to play a little live blackjack, my friends. Unless there's any specific questions anybody else has, you know, like doing little AMAs for the fans and some live stuff. Pedro is procrastinating before studying. I deeply remember those days. As a fellow procrastinator, I'll tell you, I can relate. It's hard to not procrastinate. You're looking at it, Oliver. So, I've never had a job. I'll tell you this. I've never had a job in my life that gave me paid time off, sick days, or paid vacation, paid time off, sick days, or anything like that. All of my work has always been gig work, fundamentally, whether it was bartending, or teaching chess, or doing YouTube or Twitch or whatever. But I've been doing it for a long time, so there you go. Like this. Today I will get baptized. Oh, congratulations, JC. Good for you if that's something that you're very excited about. I think that's absolutely wonderful. Good for you, JC. Schönen guten Abend und schönen guten Abend. Und Tomsos, grüß dich. Advice to a young high schooler. Yeah. Yeah, the advice to a young high schooler. Nobody cares about you as much as you think you do. Everybody is incredibly worried about themselves, how they look, if people think they're cool, and they're not nearly as worried about you as it feels like. That's the advice I would give a high schooler. People are just not as worried about you as you think they are. Everybody's worried about their own crap and their own BS. So, yeah, I don't know if that helps or not, but it's true. Nice, JC. Very, very cool. Thank you, Toby. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was one of the first videos that I got flagged on YouTube as the first thumbnail I did was too racy. I used a picture with my wife's thigh in it, so there was like her thigh, and she like took the photograph. I'm like, like her abdomen looking down, and I was like, had the Helmut and the speculum, and like Helmut with like my wife's leg in the picture, and YouTube flagged that as too scandalous, and I had to replace the thumbnail. I was just like, really, YouTube? This is the problem. Okay. Kian, thank you very much for joining. Sweet dreams, my friend. Au revoir, darling. Au revoir. I give you all a warning. I'm expecting a phone call from my doctor between 3:30 and 5. So, he may call, he may not call. But if he does call, I have to take it. It should only be a few minutes. But I may have to, like, stop this thing really briefly and take a phone call from my doctor, a little telehealth. So I'm gonna give you all a warning. And without further ado, darlings, let us do some live blackjack. All right, here we go. one plans on hearing what I'm saying. And an interesting question over on YouTube. Somebody asked, what are my thoughts about enjoying or enlisting in the Army? And I don't know. There's there's pros and cons. Of course, Megan. I don't know if I can't make that choice for you. That's just one thing that you gotta answer on your own. There's real pros and cons. But that's a very personal decision that only you can make. Okay, so 3 players. I'm using the old school chips today. So these are my Wild West chips. And we'll have $100 chips. And we'll do some $20 chips. So we'll do hundreds and some 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5. And 5. Alright. So we got that, and that's 300 apiece. And cool old Wild West chips. All good, Megan, all good. Okay. I believe we're about ready to play some blackjack. Have my phone out so that, in the event my doctor calls me, I'll be able to quickly answer. Everything's chill, everything's kosher. Okay, good. All right, good. And where's my Discord at? There we are. And thank you very much, Binky. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for saying that. Okay, today is the 15th. Yes, it is May 15th. It is hard to believe that half of the month of May is already over. Holy crap. Time is flying by in the blink of an eye. And first up is going to be Noah Drone, Flump Sauce, and the Librarian Cat. Alright, Noah Drone, Flump Sauce, Flump Sauce, and Cat. Librarian. Alright, we've got 3 players, darlings. 3 sets of unique, awesome, humble people. Actually, no, I'm going to bring that down. Because the blackjack's in the way of the chips. You can't see how many chips they have. I guess I could do that so you could see those better. Like this. You can kind of see how many chips they have now. Okay, well, there we go. That solved the problem. Okay. So, first up is Noah Drone. This is 6-deck shoe, my friend. It is a 6-deck shoe. So, Cat is in for 100. Thwomps all in. Okay, well, that's interesting. All in for the Thwomps. Cat's in for a hundo. And Noah Drone, a hundo. Alright, 3 players. Good luck, Thwomps. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. We get a 3. You. Ooh, 10. That's better. 7. 12. 19. Not bad. 9. Versus our 6. Look, great card for everybody. Great card. We're going back to Noah Drone. 12 against a 6. You could go either way. You could hit or you can stand. I gotta go in a few minutes, so put me all in and play by the book until I come back. Thanks. Okay, going all in. All right. So 12, against a 6, I would stand. 12 stands against a 6. 19 is an automatic stand. Cat, 9 against a 6, you can actually double down. So you can either hit or double down. You can go either way. What do you want to do, Cat? The book actually says double down. Alright. Doubling down. Here we go. And ba-dump. Let's get one more. Let's see what I do. I'm supposed to bust. Soft 17, but I gotta keep going in Vegas. Hard 17. Oof. Bummer. Sorry, cat. But you held up there. You held up there, Thwomps. And unfortunately, we lose over here to Noah Drone. Sorry, Noah. Doesn't always work, my friend. All right. Here we go. And for those wondering, yes, that is my dog snoring beneath me. Actions back to Thwomp Sauce. What do you want to do? You stand against a 6 because it's very likely to bust. Unfortunately, I did not bust. All in again, and let's go 50 to the librarian. Let's go, so I need 20, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2 50s. Here we go, best of luck, and we get a cowboy. 7, 18, soft 18, versus a deuce. I think everybody stands. Let me double check on the soft 18 against a deuce. What are you supposed to do there? Do you stand on soft 18? It's a good hand. Ace 7. Play. That's crazy. Yeah, 18 always stands there. But an ace 7, a soft 18, doubles down against a 2 through 6. That's crazy. So the book says double down. What do you want to do, Cat? You know, you can go either. I don't know. That's a weird one to double down on. What do you want to do? You're just gonna stand, all right? Like, not again, darling. And we have a 10. 10 becomes a 21. Everybody loses. Womp, 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 womp. Sorry. Dude, you would have got that 19. Who knows what would have happened? Who knows what would have happened? Anyway, sorry, team. Everybody lost. But Cat is in with 50 chips behind her. Cat, you and me. Here we go. 6. 10. Versus a 10. You would double it down against everything but a 10, so we're just going to hit that 10. And now you got a 13. Cat, you have a 13 against a 10. Book says hit. 13 against a 10, Cat. Book says hit. Let's hit. 13 hits. And oof. A little too much. 22. And now we lost. But I had 20. So yes, in the end, everybody lost. Not still in. Sorry about that, Jay. I just cropped up. Happened to know a drone. Don't worry about it, my friend. And we are on to the next round of players. Next round of players is going to be Killing Gaming, the Villager Boy, and Janice 112233. Killing Gaming, the Villager Boy, and Janice. Killing Gaming, Villager Boy, and Janice. 112233. All right, 3 players, and that's gonna be all some money. And here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 200, and 300, 300, 300, and actions back to Killing Gaming. What is your wager, buddy? What is your wager, darling? Thank you, Talk to the Hand. Much appreciated, my friend. Killing Gaming's in for 50. Villager Boy. Actions to you, Squire. What is your wager to the boy? 75. Okay, so that means I have to break these down. So let's go. 80. 90, 100, 75. So 50, 60, 75, 75. And Janice. Hey, Mr. Pickles. Janice, what's your wager, darling? It's all good. Normally I have $25 chips. These ones are different. They have $20 chips. So I have 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s. So normally casinos do 5s, 10s, and 25s. So these are a little bit different kind of a chip. So normally 75 is easy, but it's a bit of a pain. That you wouldn't have known that necessarily. Janice, darling. Janice, what is your wager? Maybe you said it and I didn't see it. I'm going to figure that out. It's going to be a real pain in the ass killing gaming. No, it's just, no, it's a real pain in the ass. I'll figure it out. Is Janice not here? Seriously? I guess we're skipping Janice. Sorry about that. Weird. Binky, who's up next? Janice is out. Neon Waves. All right, Neon. Get your French booty in here. Get your beautiful French butt in here. Miss your Neon Waves. And what is your wager, my friend? Neon Waves. What is your wager? Je voudrais 50. Perfect. Perfect, mon ami. Bonne chance, mon ami, bonne chance. 10 for Trey. 14, 7, 11. Ooh. Versus an 8. Okay. 14 versus an 8. The book says hit. Mr. Gaming, what do you care to do? Hits. 14 hits and becomes 17. Killing Gaming, the book says stand. What would you care to do? Yeah, that K-Jack's welcome. You stand, okay. 7 up against an 8. The book says hit, obviously. And of course, we're going to hit 7 hits and becomes a 17. To the boy. Stand on 17 or hit. Stand. And I believe that says double down. Réveillez du non. I don't know what that means in Neon Waves, but you have an 11, you should double down. You can double down, you should double down. Doubling down. And 11 becomes a 21 like it's supposed to. And we have 13 ourselves. 13 busts. Everybody wins. There we go. And 75, so that's 50, 60, 75, and 50 over here. 3-way wins. Love it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, okay. Action's back too, Killing Gaming. What's your wager, darling? 100 to the game. And action's back too, the boy. Actions to the boy. What's your wager? Let it ride at $1.50. 150. And to the wave. What do you care to do there, wave? 300 going big. Uno, dos, tres, mil. 300 to the neon wave. Let's see what happens. We get an ace. 10. 6. Boo. 14. 21. Alright, 15 versus 7. Actions to the villager boy. Saw 14 versus 7. What do you want to do? We're going to hit, of course. Killing Gaming hits and becomes a hard 14. Now what do you want to do? The book says hit. Hit it again. Keep it little. Oof, a bit too much. Sorry, mate. Bust out. Automatic win. 15 to the neon. Against a 7, the book says hit. What do you want to do? You're going to stand. All right. We got a 9. 16. Ooh, 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 ooh. But bust. Hey, it worked in your favor. 300 coming your way. Uno, dos. And a trace. 1, 2, and 300. And this is a double up. So that's 150 plus 75 back. 50, 60, 70, and 5. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come here, chips. Come hither, my chips. There we go. Okay, and action is back to Killing Gaming. Final round fight. 200 all in. Actually, all in for 250. You got 250, my friend. All in for 250. All right. Clutched. And the boy is 300 to the boy. 1, 2, and 300. And Neon going all in. Going for the score. No holding back to the Frenchman. Let's see what happens. Bon chance. We got a 4, 9, 5. Boo. We get a 10, 13, 12 versus a 6. 10 versus a 6. Book says double down. You can't, so you just hit 10. Becomes a 16. Now, Killing Gaming. The book says stand on this one. Oh, both you are Frenchmen. Killing Gaming. Oh, bonjour. Bonsoir to both of you. Stand. And 13 is actions to the boy. Book says stand. What do you care to do? Villager boy first. I'm gonna stand. And no. Book says stand. You're gonna stand. Okay. You are gonna stand. Yeah. 12. And we have a 12 ourselves. And 13. 13. Bust. Hey. All right. Well, it does appear it's everybody won, but Killing Gaming with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 on the table. 5, 6, 7. Oops. That's 700. So that's gonna be the winner here. That's 300 more. 1, 2, 3. Let's see where we're at. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 50, 60, like 880. And there we go. So yeah, no, this is gonna be pretty clear. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $1,400 to the Neon Waves. 1,400, and that is our big winner of the day. Shout out to Neon Waves. Bravo, magnifique. Bravo, magnifique. Mwah. Congratulations. GG's from Lyon. Very nice. Red plays Linda Levine to the Great Dane and Willivum. Red plays 98, Linda and Willivum. Red plays Linda and Willivum. All right. Let's clean this up. And 1, 2, and 1, 2. Put all these chips away. So many chips. Oh my goodness gracious. So many chips. So many chips. And the rest I can put away. Red plays. What is your wager, my friend? Red plays. Hello, Rob. The rudest $10 chip in a long time, right? I know, right? All in -10. All right, so we're going for 290. actions too. And Linda to the Great Dane. 250. All right, 250. Leaving 50 back. And Willem. Willem, what is your wager, darling? Tulu. Good for you, though. I like it, I like it. I love having such a neat international audience. It's very cool. Is Willem not here, darling? Willem going once. Willem going twice. And skipping. Who's next? Who's next? No longer Willem, that's for sure. Ace of Kings. Ace of Kings, you're up. Ace of Kings, what is your wager, darling? Ace of Kings. Ace of Kings. What is your wager? Ace of Kings, come on, man. Ace of Kings. Come on. There we go, my friend. $15. Alright, let's do that. Let's make it smalls. So that's 50, so that's 40. 50. There you go, 15. Alright, 15. Here we go, mate. Good luck, everybody. We got a tray. 10. 13. 13. Hold it, boy. Kings and threes. Kings and threes. This is my 10. And play on. So back to red plays. Red plays 13 versus a 10. Book says hit. Red plays hits that 13. 8 or less. There we go. 19's a stand. Linda to the Great Dane. 13 versus a 10. 13 versus a 10. Linda, what do you gotta do, darling? Gonna hit, keep it an 8 or less. 8 or less. 8 or less. Ooh, 15. Linda, 15 versus a 10. Book still says hit. What would you care to do? And Buonasera. Hits. 6 or less. Keep it small. Keep it small. Oof. Sorry, Linda. Too much. And Ace of Kings. 15 versus a 10. What would you care to do, darling? Book says hit. You're going to stand. Interesting. Interesting. You're going to stand. 12 for me. 12 turns into a bust. Oof. Good instincts. Good instincts. So that is 15 back. 10 to 5. Very nice. That's a bust there. But that's a win over here for 290. 250. 60, 70, 80, 90. All right. Okay. Here we go. Alright, here we go, darlings, here we go. Actions back to red plays. What is your wager? Unacceptable. 20, leaving 20 behind, alright. 20 back and everything else, putting in that cheddar. You got it, Chief. You got it. And actions over to Linda. 40, so you need 10 behind. 40, 10 back. And Ace of Kings, what is your wager, darling? 145, 100, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Please don't get a blackjack. We'll see what happens. 10. Speaking of blackjacks, 10, 10. Dude. Okay. 20, 19, 17, versus an ace. Oof, oof, oof. Would anybody care to purchase insurance? Insurance going once. Insurance going twice. No insurance. Play on. It's not a blackjack. So that is a stand. That is a stand. I assume Ace of Kings you're standing. Let me make sure everybody stands here. Let me see if everybody's standing. Is everybody standing? Trust but verify. Stand, yep. And make sure everybody's standing here. It should be automatic stand for everybody. Only Ace of Kings has said stand. Is everybody else standing? Yes, okay, good. Okay, 19. Alright, so we do lose here, unfortunately. Sorry, mate. 19's a push, and that's a win. Jeez Louise, okay. Okay, red plays. Red plays, making moves. We're going to match those stacks. We're going to match those stacks. Notice trace. 3 of those, 2 of these, and 1 of those. Okay, here we go. Round 3. Fight actions back to red plays. What is your wager, darling? All in, alright, all in, here we go. Whatever that is, we're going all in. Let's see what happens. Linda, all in for 50. And Ace of Kings, all in -5. In for 150. It's going to go in for 150, 60, 165. Minus backing of 5, just in case. In case everybody busts out, you'd still win. Good luck. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, no, deuce. 20, 19, 5, boo. Versus a 4. Ooh, good hand, though. Good card for everybody. Good card for everybody. Stand, stand. 5, of course, hits and becomes a 7. 7, of course, hits and becomes a 16. So here we go. 16 versus a 4. What do you want to do there, Ace of Kings? 16. We're going to stand on 16. That's what the book would do. And let's see. 4 becomes an 8. Awkward. 8 becomes a 18. Okay, so that's a win-win. Oh, did we lose here again? Yeah, 16. So we lost here again. Sorry, Ace of Kings. Cold cards, my friend. Cold cards on this day. That's a win, though, right there for the Dane. 50 to the Dane. Very nice. But not even close. Not even close. It's going to be red plays. But red plays, where did you end up here, Chief? Man, red plays took it down. Took it down. I got to double whatever this is up. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 900, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,100, 1,140, 1,160. So 1,160 doubled up is 0, 2, carry the 1, 2,320. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not too bad, red plays. 2,320. Big hands. 2,320. That's almost going for the record. It's like right there at the record. Nice. Congratulations to red plays. Turning 300 into $2,000 in 3 hands. It's $2,020 of profit in 3 hands. That's impressive. Well done. Good. That's some very good luck there. Very fortunate. Can you imagine doing that in Vegas? Going to a blackjack table, sitting down at a blackjack table, and just going all. You buy in for 300. Go all in, hit. Go all in, it hits. Go all. Like if you had. Like, if you just kept going all in, how does the math work out, team? You start with $300, and you go all in 5 times, assuming no blackjacks. Where are you at on the 5th double up? Is it like $15,000 or $20,000? Because it goes 300, 600, 1,200. 300 becomes 600. 600 becomes 1,200. 1,200 becomes 2,400. 2,400 becomes 4,800. 4,800. It's like 10 grand. It goes 9,000, something like that. Yeah. So you could theoretically turn $300 if you could win 5 times in a row, which is saying something. But if $9,600 with if you won 5 hands in a row and you had the balls to go all in. That'd be wild. Can you imagine? It'd be very cool. I would never do that, of course, because I am not a gambler, and I do not have the balls to do such crazy things. I'd be way too stressed out. Alright, K-Jax, Claptrap, Cat Librarian, K-Jax, Claptrap, Cat, Lib. Alright, K-Jax, you're up. What's your wager, buddy? $250 to K-Jax. All right, $250, leaving 50 behind. It's up there, Clapsies. I beat Jeremiah in Blackjack. Well, I'm the house dog, so you beat the house. You can't actually beat me per se. Okay, K-Jack for $250. Claptrap, in for $100. Very nice. And Cat, darling, $100 to the Librarian. Here we go. 3 players. Good luck. Here we got a 5, 7, 10, 9, 12, 13, 14 versus a 9. And 9 versus a 9. I think the book says double down. 9. No, you just hit. 9 doubles down against a 3 through 6. So yeah, 9 just hits. K-Jax. The book says just hit, not double down. What do you want to do, darling? K-Jax. Hit. There we go. And 9 becomes 15. Tricky. Don't worry, Ace of Kings, Binky, my mod, will refund you. Fear not, my friend. Thank you very much for playing. Have a lovely evening. And don't worry, you will be refunded. Or me getting naughty by nature will refund you. Well done. Now you're going to stand on that, K-Jax. Interesting, okay? Interesting stand. Actions over to Claptrap. 13 versus a 9. We're going to hit, keep it 7 or less. Too much. Sorry, Claps. Sorry. And Capri, I'm glad you find this relaxing, darling. 14 to Cat. Book says hit. What do you care to do? We're going to hit. Keep it 7 or less. 7 or less. Oof, the 10s came out. Okay. We have 19. Everybody took a beating on the first hand. Everybody took a beating. Okay. Reset, everybody. Reset. Actions back to K-Jax. Actions back to K-Jax. You have 50 left. What do you want to wager, my friend? If you got 5 blackjacks in a row, that's wild. It'd be 29,000. That's wild. All in, K-Jax. 100 again. You got it, Clamps. 100 for the librarian. Good luck. Here we go, everybody. We get a 10. That's better. 5. 8. Come on. 15. 15. Oof. Aces and 8s. Versus a deuce. Alright, good. 15 versus a deuce. Book says stand, K-Jax. What do you want to do? K-Jax will follow the book and stand. Same thing to Claptrap. The book says stand. Okay, we're going to stand a Cat. You always split aces and 8s. There we go. That's right. You always split aces and 8s. Here we go. 8, number 1. 13. Book says stand. What do you want to do? You want to hit or you want to stand? Stand on 8, number 1. 13. 8, number 2. 10. obviously 10 hits. 10 becomes a 14. Same dilemma. 14 versus a 2. Book says stand. Stand again. Okay. Let's hope we bust. 2 turns into a 12 like it's supposed to. Come on, monkey, monkey, monkey. Oof, 14. Okay, come on, monkey, monkey, monkey. Oof, 19. Look at the count going up on that. So everybody lost on that. Sorry, cat. That is rough. That is a rough one. I'm sorry to do that. However, I have one player left. Claptrap. You and me, you son of a bitch. Let's do this. Alright, come on, Claps. What are we betting? You got 100 in front of you. You got 100 in front of you. What do you want to do? You versus me, Chief. All in. There we go. Come on, Clapsy. Come on, Clapsy. With the ace. Ooh. Ooh. And this is a not 21. So Clapsy in the end, you came out with $1.50, meaning you almost came back. $2.50 is still a win. Give it up to the Clap for coming back, pulling out the Blackjack, ending at $2.50. Bravo to the Claps. Bravo, bravo, darling, bravo. Good job, Claptraps. And next round is Thwomp Sauce, Linda, and Neon Waves. Thwomp Sauce, Linda, and Neon Waves, Okay, action is to the Thwomps. Thwomps, what would you get to wager, my friend? What is your wager? $1.50, okay, $1.50. And 200 and Neon Waves, Neon 50. God, how do you say 50 in French? 80, 50, 50. Is it 50? Is it chin or 50? 50. Because French is crazy, because you guys count. For those who don't know, French counting is insane. When you get to like 70, you start saying 60 plus 10, 60 plus 12, 60 plus 14 is 74. So it's like 70, 79, 60. It's like, yeah, French counting is crazy. Here we go. I know making fun of the pronounce cincante. Interesting, but it's true. French count crazy. All right, good luck, everybody. Here we go. We get a 5, 8, 6, 13, 18, 16 versus a 9. Okay, action's back to Thwomps 13 versus a 9. Book says hick. Thwomp's gonna hit that 13. There we go. 21. Congratulations. 18 to Linda. Stand out. I think the book says stand. Interesting about the Welsh and French. Oh no, Neon, you can't access the stream. I'm sorry, mate. I'm just going to play for you then, darling. Okay, I'm going to play for you. I'm so sorry, Neon. The book says hits. Wait. It says due to regional restrictions, I can't see the stream. Regional restrictions? Yeah, come back in really quick. You have a 16 versus a 9. I assume you want to hit, but you might want to stand. Of course I see it. Ferentino, whatever. Hi, whatever. Worried about gambling a few minutes ago, whatever. Oh, well, it's not actual gambling. It's not real gambling, darlings. Let's be very clear, Twitch. There's no actual money involved here. There's no actual money. This is all fake. It's fake Twitch, so Twitch can calm down. It's all fake. There's no actual gambling happening. So that's a new thing. So wow. Is Brazy? So hang on a second. Do I need to say? Twitch has finally realized he's gambling. It's just making sure no different than the 18 plus content warning. Okay. So, okay, that's fine. Right, like 18 plus, again, like whatever, I'm not, okay. So I should be okay. So I'm not getting like an actual strike or anything. Okay, cool. Yeah, I should be okay. Because again, I'm not actually gambling. I'm gonna play for Neon. Hopefully they can fight it. In the meantime, 16 against a 9 hits. Book says hit, and we get a 19. How about that? All right, moving on. And we have a 16. 16 hits. Oh, really? 19 push loss. That's so lame. But that's a win over there. Okay. So sorry, Linda. That was a mean loss right there. Okay. Actions back to Swamp Sauce. I should be fine. It's just a viewer, so they can choose if they want to watch or not. I want to gamble. Okay. Ouch, gamble. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. Again, it's not real gambling. If you want to learn how to play Blackjack, there's a great chance to learn how to play the game with no actual stakes. So, actions back to Thwomp as your wager. 200 to the Thwomp. Linda, what is your wager? Linda, what is your wager, darling? You have 100 in front of you. So, we're going to do 90. Okay. 50. 60, 70, 80, 90. And 10 back. And for Neon Waves, I don't think Neon Waves is back. What a bummer. How weird for Neon Waves. I'm just going to gamble for his position then really quick. Unless, Binky, how about this, Binky? Let's let somebody else play for Neon. As a matter of principle, let's let somebody else play for Neon, should we? Nice, Mooney. What do you think, Binky? Should I just play on and without him? Just play on, or what do you think I should do, Binks? They won't get a full turn, though, if they do. Yeah, fair. Oh, wait. Neon Waves 2.0. Alright, Neon Waves. Neon, my friend, you're back. Bonjour, Neon, bonjour. Alright, Neon, you pushed the first hand. We each got 19. So you still have 300 in front of you, Neon. Round 2, what do you want to do? What do you want to play, Neon? What's your bet? Neon Waves 2.0. No way, dude, what the heck is going on with France right now? Thank you, Frederick Nordahl. Much appreciated, man. Dude, that's crazy. Well, Neon, I'm going to let you play blind. Listen, Neon, you can play blind. Listen to me. You have 300 in front of you. Do you want to play? You can play it blind. I'll tell you what cards you have and what I have. Napoleon didn't die for this. No, Neon is out. Come on, you can play, dude. No? No, I'm going to move on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to move on. Okay, 2 players right now. Sorry, Neon. What a bummer, man. Boo to France. What the heck? That's crazy. Thwomp, you get a 7. You get a 4. 18, 14 versus an ace. Would anybody care to purchase insurance? Thwompsas. Linda. No insurance. No insurance. Yeah, I don't care, Thwomp. What's your bet over here? Thwomp. Well, it's too late. Too late. Thwomp, you got an 18. You got an 18. You want to stand or you want to hit? You want to stand or hit there, Thwomps? You want to hit that soft 18. Ooh. 20. All right, you're going to stand on 20. And Linda, you got a 14 versus that ace. What you want to do there, Linda? You're going to hit that 14. Oof. No love. No love. No joy. And we have 17, but it's soft. Soft 17. Hard 17. And we win again. Thwompsy. All right, Thwompsy. And the last round fights. What's your final bet there, Thwomps? You got 4, 5, 650. About 650. $300. I absolutely would, Mooney, if he wants to play. Linda all in for 10. I mean, you know. So Neon, I can't see or hear anything. Bummer, dude. Wow, that is so weird. So sorry, Neon. What a weird filter. Or whatever. Bummer, man. Okay. Oh well. Okay, here we go. Final hand. Let's go. We got a 10. 10. 20. 20 versus a 3. Stand, obviously. 3 turns into 18. Winner. Linda, you made 20. But over here, that 300, he had a pretty good round here, Thwompsy. That's 600, 800, 950. Thwompsauce at 950, tripling up. Congratulations to Thwompsauce. Bravo. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder what happened to Neon there, man. That is so weird. That like Twitch just like blocked him from watching my stream. That is very strange. I'm like down to 81 viewers. What happened? Did Twitch just like kick a lot of people out? I wonder if Twitch just like booted a bunch of people. That's annoying. Stupid Twitch. I'm not doing anything illegal, Twitch. I'm not even doing adult content. I'm doing frickin'... It's not even scandalous. Rude. Whatever, Twitch. Whatever. Purge of the children. Apparently I did. I'm like, why am I down to 81 viewers all of a sudden? It must have purged the kiddos. Rude. Must have been under 18 or something. Yeah, we're gonna be playing together. No worries, Mooney, no worries. People are gambling. I don't know why. Weird. Michael, Dimitri, I just did Dimitri. So, I don't know, I'll do Dimitri again soon, but I just did like a Russian doctor, Dimitri, so. Yeah, Jade, apparently, that's like, I've been playing live Blackjack for like 6 months. We do this every Thursday, and this is the first time we've ever dealt with like Twitch being like, you can't do that, so stupid Twitch. Whatever. Okay. Jake the Snake VR. Nice. Love Jake the Snake Roberts. Core Plate and Darkest Claptrap. Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake, Core Plate. And Claptrap. Darkest. Alright, Jake the Snake, actions to you, Squire. Jake the Snake, you're up. What's your wager, buddy? You got 300 chips in front of you. My blind and deaf French friend. our Helen Keller over here. Bad joke. Tom says there's 2 turns in the stream anyway. Jake the Snake, 150. Thank you, Jake. Here we go. Half your stack to Jake the Snake. And Core Plate. Core Plate, what's your wager? 100 to the clap. Core Plate, what's your wager, bud? 100. All right. 3 players. Good luck, everybody. We get a deuce. 10. 10. 9. 17. 21. Ooh. Versus a 5. Great card. 9 versus a 5. Jake the Snake. The book says double. What do you want to do? Book says double down, or you can just hit. Jake the Snake. What do you want to do there, Chief? 9 versus a 5. Double it. There we go. Going all in. Going all in. Come on, come on, come on. Ace or 10. Ace or 10. Ace or 10. There she is. 19. All right, here we go. 5 becomes a 14. 14 becomes a bust. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So Jake doubles up at 300. 100 here. And 150 over there. Off to a solid start for everybody. Congratulations. All right. Actions back to Jake the Snake. Legal stream. Thank you, Thwomp Sauce. Good night, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Good night, my friend. Good night, Thwompsy. 200 to the Snake, 200 and 250. 200, 200 and 250. Here we go. 7, 6, 3, 11, 16, 13 versus a 10. Okay. You got an 11 there, Jake the Snake. You know what to do. You know what to do, Jake the Snake. I'm waiting to verify. Trust but verify. Double. There we go. Attaboy, attaboy, attaboy. Come on now. Give us a monkey, 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 monkey. Oof, 15. We'll see what happens. Actions over to Core Plate. 16 versus a Jack. You're going to stand. All right. Clapsy. You got a 13 there, Claps. You got a 13 there, Claps. You're going to hit that 13 and bust. Oof. No love, no joy. No joy. We have... Oof, 17. Bummer, 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 bummer. That one. Chopped off everybody's knees. Chopped off everybody's knees on that one. Round 3 fight. Round 3 fight. Back to Jake the Snake. And over on YouTube, hey there, Joshua Biggs and Harry Jensen and Survival Skills. Lovely to have you with us. Lovely to have you with us. Jake the Snake is all in. And Corporal all in. And Clapsy all in. Alright, everybody's all in for $1.50. Let's see what happens. A 3-way tie, a 3-way loss. 10, 8, 4, 14, 18, 14. Excuse me. Where's my 10? Okay. And we have a 14, Jake the Snake, versus a 10. What would you care to do, Jake? 14 versus a 10. Jake, what would you do? Book says hit, of course. We're gonna hit. Come on, give me a 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Oof, 20. Nice stand. Core plates stays, and darkest claptrap. Hit me. Come on. Same thing. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Oof, 15. Book says hit again. Book says hit again there, Clapsy. Again. 15, keep it a little. 21. Ooh, that's what we're talking about. Holy crap, what a weird way to get to 21. That 21? Yeah, 7 plus 14 is 21. There it is. We have 20. Oh my gosh, so that's a push. It's a loss. And a win. So that's boink. Boink. So in the end, claptrap. 400. You took it down. You took it down, Clapsy. 400. Well done to the clap. Bravo, bravo, Clapsies. Bravo. 400 to the clap. Bravo. Bravo, darling. Bravo. Outstanding. And probably the last round will do, the survey says. Are we doing one more round? What are we calling it? Binks, do we have enough? Basically, no, nothing in the queue. And it's getting late with the weird Twitch picking up on. Maybe we need to end it there. Yep, all right, let's call it. We're going to call it right there. And come back to the mains here. We are back. One moment, friends. One moment. Hello, sleeping, snoring dog. My sleepy, snory dog. Sneaky little, whatever you want to call that. I need to make this smaller. This is way too big. So, oh my god, thank you so much, y'all. Appreciate you so much. Too kind, pumpkins, too kind. Let's go this way, and let's bring this in a little bit. And let's make this a lot smaller. Let's go here, and minus. Again. Who was the one that, like, darkest claptrap? Who told me the trick about control plus or minus to make your browser bigger or smaller? I forget who originally suggested that tip. But what a wonderful little trick that we learned. Man, thank you so much, Megan, Cat, bringing anybody else who cares would like a personal hug. Bring it in, homies. Bring it in. Come here, man. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah. And yeah, that was weird, Linda and everybody else. Yeah, I wonder if somebody reported us. If some, like, I wonder if somebody reported, like, oh, so-and-so's gambling on stream, and it's just like, and then Twitch just didn't have time. I wonder if like that, whoever was being kind of douchey over on YouTube, I wonder if that person, like came over to Twitch and was like, "Me, I'm gonna report you guys. Be home, pick up tech." Oh, you know what? That's gonna be too late. Cause that's too much driving for him. Cause then it's gonna be 5. Like, by the time he gets there, it'll be like 6 p.m. Nah, I don't want to make him drive here during rush hour. I don't want to make you drive so much. We'll pick up next week. I'm texting my dog trainer, sorry. Because he has to, it's just like a 30 or 45 minute drive for him to get to my house. And I was stretching like she pays the mortgage. And, yeah, I don't want to make him drive so much. We'll pick it up next week. Plus, he only has 1 dog with him. Normally, he has like 2 or 3 dogs. So, yeah, well, I don't want to make him drive all the way down here to our house just for, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to make him do that. It feels rude or like indulgent to. Oh, what? What? Binky? What a random. Thank you. I'm fist bump you. Thanks, because you don't like hugs. I'm a fist bump. Or how about you want her hug? Okay, Binky, I'm giving you a handshake. A firm handshake. Thank you, Binky. I very much appreciate you. Megan and anybody else, come here, you son of a bitch. Don't you get away from me. Come here, you sons of bitches. Get in here. I give you a big hug. Come here, my friends. Come here, my friends. Appreciate you so much. You're the best. Come here, my friends. Over on YouTube, Camille, Monsieur Neon Waves. Don't worry about it. I'm just so, I'm broken if I want a hug. What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Megan? Broken if I accept a hug. Thanks, mate. Yeah, so a couple of the things he told us to do for Lucy last week is he was like, we need to restrict her access. So we need to give her way less freedom. He's like, she shouldn't be able to just like run out the back door and bark at people all the time. Like, you need to. It gives her anxiety. So by restricting her freedom, it's actually calmed her down since last week. Like, it's been very effective to just like keep her in the house, or if we go outside on a walk, or but like, I'm being much more intentional with Lucy and not like letting her kind of run around however she wants. And the reality is, she's actually now way calmer this week. It's been a big improvement, which is awesome. And Prestige, never mind if it's helped her. Just can't love dog trainers, I know, right? Exactly, Mooney. It's and especially, look, Lucy is a high anxiety dog. Like, it is what it is. She's an anxious dog, and giving her more freedom does not actually reduce her anxiety like it might for you and me. It actually gives her more anxiety. She likes knowing, like, what am I supposed to be doing? What is my job right now? What am I supposed to be doing? And you're just like, your job right now is to sit, chill, down, relax. That's your job. She's like, okay, if that's my job. You can hear her, right? Y'all can hear her. Like, if that's my job, exactly, Megan. It's like, what's my job? She's a working breed. She needs to know, what am I supposed to be doing? I want to please you. I want to make you happy. But I don't know if I'm supposed to be protecting the house. I don't know if I need to be like, what am I supposed to do? And by telling her, it's like, no, I need you to sleep. She's like, you sure? Yes, I want you to sleep. She's like, okay, I'll sleep then. The barking is, that is just, it's a dog behavior. It's alerting. So when dogs bark, it's 99 out of 100 times, it's just a, hey, who are you? Hey, who are you? Hey, who are you? That's what that is. 99 out of 100 times. And you can hear the different barks. Like there's like, it's like hello. It's like you can hear where it's like a higher pitch, like row, row, row. That bark is a, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? But I've only on a few occasions, like I can count on one hand how many times I've heard her give like a threatening bark, like a real warning bark, and that's a very different sound. Like it's even different when it's like the front door, where it's like if she's like barking at the front door, it can be a little more like row row row, row row row, right? So it's not that row row, but like row row row, and that's like somewhere in the middle. But when she is not cool with you and she's like mad at you, I've only heard it like a few times, but it's this deep like when she is like angry, like it is this guttural, like from her belly, like I will end you if you come near my family bark. And it's like, it's scary. It's a very scary bark. But I've only heard it, like I said, she's like 10 years old. I've only heard her do that like 3-4 times, where she was really like I have a problem with you. It's very rare. It is scary. I remember the first time I heard it. The first time I heard Lucy give like a really threatening bark, and it was like 5 years ago, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I had never heard that before. I was like, what is happening? That is a new sound that my dog just made. Whew. Yeah, she's pretty cool, Megan. She's a pretty cool pupper, I'm not gonna lie. But it has been, like I said, very good for her, for me to be restricting her freedoms and being like, no, you're not allowed to just go run out, because she has a doggy door. So if Megan and I leave for the day, we used to be. See, the thing is, Megan and I, we didn't always used to work from home. And I'm on site 2 days a week. But Megan and I used to both commute to our jobs, and so the house was often empty from 9 a.m. until 4 or 5 p.m. Back in like 2018, 2018, we were gone all the time. And so she had a doggy door so she could go potty, and stuff like that, and have access to the backyard. And so we always just kind of like kept it that way. We never thought that was an issue. Like, why, doggy door, she needs to go potty, go potty. And then we're learning recently that, but that's actually not good for her. Like I said, like Megan said, naughty by nature. She's a working dog. She's a pit mix. She wants a job. She needs to know what she's supposed to be doing. She's like, Dad, what am I supposed to be doing right now? You tell me, what am I supposed to be doing? She's like, okay, you want me to do that? I will do that. Great. And then she's happy. She is, Megan. She is. And as our trainer has pointed out on multiple occasions, he was like, you know, you guys are really getting baptized by fire. Like, this is like one of the most difficult dogs I've ever worked with. So whatever you get next is gonna be a breeze, because like Lucy is a pistol. She is a pistol. So, you know, it's like, you know, if you get used to handling a Ferrari, hopefully the next one is gonna be like a Toyota or like an old Ford pickup truck. I kind of want like an old Ford pickup truck to be my next dog. I think I'm good with having the Ferrari. I don't want another Ferrari. Their Ferraris are a lot of work, and they break down all the time. Like, they're neat machines. They're powerful. They're graceful. They're temperamental. The next dog I get, I'm super happy with it just being like an old, you know, 1985 Chevy Silverado. You know, just that good old dog that's just like chill, that gets along with all the other puppers. It's just like, what's up, dude? Just mellow, you know. I'm looking forward to that next dog just being like super chill. Like a Malinois, I'll be like a poodle. I doubt that, man. Malinois are intense. Well, team, I would definitely get a Mastiff. Well, Mooney, we're probably going to get another. We're going to rescue eventually. Oh, nice Willy Dippy. That's amazing. Good for you. The next. Oh, they have Tibetan Mastiffs. They're insanely cool dogs. Thank you, Bernardo. Much appreciated, my friend. And yes, Daniel ASMR. We are right there. We're right there. Should probably hit it in the next like 5-6 days. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. We should hit 100K in like 5 or 6 days. But the next dog we get, I'm picking out we're going to rescue a bully breed. So it might be a pit bull. It might be a mastiff. It might be a boxer. It might be an English bull. But it's going to be a bully breed. Because the reality is that Megan and I can handle a bully breed. Not everybody can handle the bully breeds. Like the clear music queued up, bottles in the club. But because we've had Lucy, like, I know I can handle bully breeds. The next bully that I get, instead of being the crazy, anxious female, like, oh my god, hi, what's over there? What's over there? We get the mellow, laid back, like, what's up? How you doing, boo? You good? I'm gonna chill over here. What's up? Just chill. I want that dog. Well, Kiki, if I recall, you are in fact exactly me. You can take it to the beach kind of dog. Just gonna chill out and mellow out. That's the dog I want. I'm ready for that chill dog. Yeah, 3 staffies. Oh, I would love, again, Mooney, I would love to get a staffy. No, I love the bully breeds. I just want a mellow one. I just want the my name is Jeff. You know, I want the dog that's like, my name is Maximus Decimus Aurelius. My name is Jeff. I just want the dog. Like right now, Lucy's a little bit, my name is Jeff. And I want Maximus Decimus Aurelius. Or whatever that meme is. I love that meme. Hopefully you've seen that meme, the My Name is Jeff meme. It's hilarious. Google it. It's amazing. Alright, team. Aw, man, you're too kind, man. You're too kind. You're too kind. My father, I had my father, son, and not just mother and son. He said my mother's my name. My name is Jeff. My son is more stoic. That's hilarious. And oh no, Lucy's right here, snoring behind me. Yeah. Oh man. All right, team. And Bernardo, can we see the Joker as a seller. As a salesman? I'm not sure what you're looking for there, Bernardo. Tomorrow's video, JC, is Edna Mudd measures you for a secret suit, and the secret suit is going to be the surprise, darling. It is going to be, I think you will really like it. I'm a big fan of what I came up with. And this, oh, you know what, this is actually true. This is the first time I actually used a little chat GPT, because I had the idea for the kind of suit. I had the idea, and then I asked chat GPT to kind of like, so like, how would I justify making this suit? And ChatGPT gave me like 3 really good ideas, and I was like, oh, there we go. That's the one. So yeah, so tomorrow's video is going to be a secret suit, which I think you guys are going to crack up when you hear what the actual a tight latex suit. Well, will he did be? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. All right, I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. Sweet dreams, my friends. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for all your amazing questions and kindness and generosity and everything. A new video tomorrow. Hope you all enjoy it. And I'll catch you later. Take care, YouTube. Bye. And over us here on El Twitcho, let's see, what